We first moved to Tumbarumba back in 1983. My background was horticulture and we were growing cut flowers, so that's what we started to do when we were up here. In 1998 we had a wine company, South Corp, come to the region and ask growers to come along to a meeting. 8 people turned up and 8 people put grapes in at that particular time, and the 8 original growers are still all growing grapes with and doing very well out of the region. We grew as a region of Tumbarumba to 30 vineyards up until about the early 2000s. We're currently sitting at about 18 vineyards in the region, and we all produce premium wines. The Chardonnay and Pinot Noir that come out of this region is exceptional. We grow Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, Sauvignon Blanc, and we also do a little bit of Riesling and Gruner Veltliner. Our wines, we started going into wines back in 99 when we had a frost in 1998 and wiped our crop out. And then after that we decided to try and mitigate our losses, go into wine production, so we always had something to sell. It's been a quite arduous task of getting into the wine marketing business, but in 2012 we started having some good successes with our wines. Our sparkling wine in particular started winning New South Wales Wine Awards, Best in Australia. We won a trip to Italy, and we've won numerous other trophies and gold medals along the way. So that actually launched us into the market, into the New South Wales and Sydney markets. We're in some of the very best restaurants up there, Tetsuya's, Aria's, Paloo, Rockpool, so we've got some great customers up there. In 2014 we put a distributor on, so we've actually wholesaled about 50% of our production up into the Sydney market. We produce a cool climate grape which has high acidity and a very good structure and balance to the fruit, and that's why it's sought after. Warmer climates, what happens is the sugars go up, the pHs sort of just steadily rise and the acids drop. In Tumbarumba, the cool climate, the acids stay up quite high, which produces a very clean, crisp, fresh wine, which is what the markets are after. The mitigating factors are frost, which is one of our biggest risks here. We just plant on slopes so we can get good air drainage. Some people put frost irrigation systems in to help. One thing is we've got great rainfall, so we don't need to irrigate once the vines are at about 5 or 6 years of age. It's very limited water is needed at that point. We've got really good spring rains normally, and we have a dry summer which actually gives us less pressure on disease throughout the growing season. When I first started, I was a housewife, mother, you know, I was working in horticulture. I came along to Tumbarumba. This was something I wanted to do as a hobby, so my husband thought, and it just grew. As I worked, it got better and better, you know, and at the moment, last week I just won Regional Businesswoman of the Year, which was a wonderful experience through just hard work, I suppose, and it's great to be recognised, but there's plenty of opportunities here. We've got a great workforce in Tumbarumba. We've got a lot of agricultural around us, so there's plenty of work gangs that are close by to use. You don't have to do all the hard work yourself. We've got a wonderful climate, and we've got tremendous support through our council. That's probably one of the things that we do find, that if we're ever in trouble, the council's always there to stand up behind us, and they will help promote through tourism. Our business first started off as grape growing. We've now gone into wine production, and now we've opened a cellar door in 2014. So the tourism market's very important to us, and we've had tremendous support from the council for that.